The rest of the day went by quietly. After I finished cooking and eating, I settled on my bunk. I arranged my books, replied to a few messages on my phone, and prepared for my grab. It was already getting late when my new roommates returned. The moment they entered the room, Halima walked straight to my bunk. Yes. She handed me a small nylon bag. "This is for you." I looked at her in surprise. "For me?" She smiled. Yes. I collected it and peeked inside. A meat pie and a bottle of pineapple juice. For a few seconds, I didn't know what to say. You people bought this for me?" Aisha laughed. "Of course. You said you wanted to cook, so we couldn't force you to follow us. We decided to bring something back for you." I smiled warmly. "Thank you so much, you're welcome. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. It was my very first day with them, yet they had already thought about me. That simple gesture made me feel welcomed." As the days passed, I began observing their different personalities. Halima was cheerful and easy to talk to. Aisha was playful and always had one story or another to tell. Anna, however, was the quiet one. She hardly spoke, unless someone spoke to her first. Most of the time, she was either pressing her phone or reading something. She didn't seem unfriendly. She was simply reserved. That evening, after they freshened up, I noticed they prayed before settling down to chat. Although they had combined some of their prayers because they had been out, I was still happy to see that they observed their Salah Alhamdulillah. As we talked that night, they asked about my department and how I had found university life so far. I answered their questions, and in return, I learned a little about them too. The three of them were course mates. They had met in their first year and had remained close friends ever since. That explained why they always moved around together. I also found out that Hannah came from a very wealthy family. The others didn't really talk much about their backgrounds, so I decided not to ask. I believed I would get to know them better with time. Our conversation eventually shifted to hostel accommodation. "We usually book our hostel very early," Halima explained. "If you wait too long, you'll end up with the less comfortable rooms." That made sense. I remembered complaining to my dad during the holidays about my former hostel. Sharing bathrooms and kitchens with several rooms had been stressful. Thankfully, this new room was much better. The four of us had our own bathroom and kitchen. It was cleaner, quieter, and far more comfortable than my previous hostel. I silently thanked Allah for the change. The first week of the semester passed peacefully. I hardly saw Afra or Salma around campus because we were now in different departments with different lecture schedules. The only place I was almost certain to meet them was during the MSSN program every Sunday. That weekend, I attended the program as usual. After it ended, I finally found them. We greeted one another warmly before sitting under a tree to catch up. "I've missed you people," Afra said dramatically. I laughed. "It's only been 1 week. 1 week is enough." We all laughed. "So," Afra asked, "how are your new roommates?" I paused for a moment. I didn't want our conversation to turn into gossip. "They're nice," I replied honestly. "They've been welcoming and friendly to Alhamdulillah." Salma said. "What about you two?" I asked. Afra smiled. "I eventually got a space off campus. Lucky you," I teased. She laughed. I couldn't deal with hostel congestion anymore. Then, I turned to Salma. "And your new room?" She sighed. It's been a little difficult. Why? Our lifestyles are quite different, and it's been difficult adjusting. I nodded, listening. They play loud music almost every day. She smiled weakly. And sometimes their dressing makes me uncomfortable. Have you spoken to them? I tried. And they didn't really take it seriously. She continued. I even spoke to the hostel coordinator about changing rooms. What did they say? No available space. I felt sorry for her. I know it's not easy, I said gently. But you've always been patient. She smiled. I'll try. May Allah make it easy for you. Amin. After chatting for a while longer, we exchanged our farewells and returned to our respective hostels. By the time I got back to my room, Hannah was the only one there. She looked up briefly from her phone. Welcome. Thank you. I placed my bag on my bunk and sat down. For a while, neither of us spoke. I scrolled through my phone while she continued doing whatever she was reading. Then she suddenly called my name. Azeeka! I looked up. Where did you go today? I went for the MSSN program. Oh, double quotes. She nodded thoughtfully. You attend regularly? Yes. I try not to miss it. She smiled faintly. That's nice. A few seconds later, she asked another question. How old are you? I smiled. I'll be 18 this year, Insha'Allah. She raised her eyebrows. So, you're still a small girl. I laughed. I guess so, double quotes. She chuckled softly before returning her attention to her phone. I couldn't help wondering why she was asking about my age. For a moment, I almost asked. But I decided against it. Maybe she was simply trying to get to know me. After all, we had only just become roommates. As the night grew quieter, I lay on my bed thinking about how different this session already felt. New room, new people, new experiences. I didn't know what Allah had planned for me with these three sisters. But one thing was certain. This year was going to be very different from the last.